Rockeyez would like to welcome Lamont Caldweld. Hey, man, what's up? Mach 22.
How you doing?
Very good. Very good.
How you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Good, good. You're originally from Camden?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's a rough neighborhood, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was rough kind of growing up, but it allowed me to kind of stay at home and practice a lot of music so I could stay out of trouble.
True. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm in Jersey, but I'm near Woodbridge, New Jersey, so, you know.
Oh, you're in Woodbridge. Yeah, I used to go to Woodbridge Mall all the time when I lived in New York.
Yeah, I only live, like, a couple minutes from there. It's a lot of fun,
Cool.
Great restaurants, everything else, but...
It's actually a really cool town, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And now Camden, they got, I think the aquarium's there, the new one,
Yeah, the aquarium's there. You still got the Susquehanna Bank Center where a lot of rock acts come through. Actually, a lot of everyone acts come through.
Right.
It's Camden's equivalent to the Wells Fargo Center, and so I mean, there's always a lot of cool concerts going on down there.
Cool. Now, you went to school in New York City. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I went to college in New York.
Right.
I went to school, of course, in Camden growing up, and then went to a couple years of college at Philadelphia at the University of Arts, and then I just had the bug. I wanted to be in New York, so I transferred to Manhattan School of Music.
Right.
And just wanted to that was the easy way for me to get to school. I figured I might as well use my music and get funding and whatever I could to to live up there, as opposed to just trying to move up there. Would have been really difficult at that age.
Right. So how'd you like it?
I loved it, man. I mean, New York, as I explained to everybody, and I got this term for someone, it's an access to excess.
Right.
So it's like everything that you want at any time of day or night is accessible in New York City.
Right.
Which can be good or bad.
True.
Mostly good.
Right. Okay, I got a comparison. Philly pizza, New York pizza.
That's a real good one because Philly has really great pizza. I know New York is known for pizza because you got like the Italian area, like
right.
Near Mulberry Street and near Delancey, and you got Brooklyn, and you got the Firestone Pizza. But Philly has some really kick-ass pizza, and when I first moved back down, I was kind of a snob because being in New York, you're like, oh man, New York,
right.
and then you get some good pizza from some little corner spot in South Philly, and you're like, oh my God, this is like the most amazing pizza I've ever had in my life.
Right. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, it's Philly. Philly in general is a really good food town.
Right.
If you really want to eat something and get like a good full feeling when you're done, Philly is the place.
Cool. Now, Mach 22, Sweet Talk Intervention. Tell me a little bit about the CD that's coming out May 6th.
Well, the CD is, at least for me, it's been kind of a long time in the making because it's like, getting songs and the experiences of being any rock and roll band or any band in general that, wants to, try and get to the next level and, get in the ring with the big dogs like everybody else. It's like, you write all these songs and this material, and then when you're finally looking at the finished product with the CD and the artwork, and you listen to the music and it's mixed and it's mastered, and you listen back to it, you kind of taken aback, and it's really an accomplishment. I think it is. Like even I hope for it that it'll sell a good amount of units and things like that and get to the people. But the one thing that I do love so far is that the people that have gotten it so far and have heard the music really love the music, and that's really what we're doing the music for. You're really doing it for people who love the music. No one really wants to do this for the fame and fortune and all that other shit. Everybody really wants it because they want people that love the style of music that we're doing to thrive.
Right.
People love hard rock. People love rock and roll. Like when I think of rock and roll, I always think of like the AC/DCs. I think of the Van Halens. I think of Aerosmith. I think of like even Alice in Chains. I think of Guns N' Roses. You think of that that good old rock and roll feeling where it was just like, I don't care about anything except for this music that's going on right now. And that's kind of what we try to embody with, with Mach 22 and the music we're writing, is that feeling of rock and roll that people remember, man. It's like, rock and roll is never going to die. It's kind of taken a backseat to this new indie hipster rock, which is, cool for certain people, but that music is cool music for what it is, but it's not to be mistaken for rock and roll, because it's not.
Right. Wow. Now, listen to the CD this morning and stuff like that. My favorite song actually is Stone Rose.
Nice.
I love that song. It's soulful. It's got a little bit of, I think, acoustic work on there. I just thought it was a well put together song, and I think people will enjoy that song a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that song is funny because that song was, I wrote the lyrics at a time when I found out about the auditions for Velvet Revolver, when they were looking for another frontman, when they were trying to go back out again.
Right.
And I got the original song, and I wrote the lyrics for it. And of course, I didn't get into the band, or else we wouldn't be talking about Sweet Talk Intervention. but I wrote that song, and I was in a certain place in my life. And when I wrote the song, the lyrics really were something that kind of came from my heart. And whenever you write a song like that, you kind of don't want it to. You want it to reach other people, because I'm pretty sure there's other people that will connect with the song emotionally, and just even as a story, people will connect with it. And I'm just glad that it was able to get new life in the arrangement that it's in now.
Right. Another song I really like is Radio. I thought that was another excellent song. I really enjoyed. I mean, it's a little bit of different direction than Stone Rose, but I still love that song.
I mean, Stone Rose is that traditional rock ballad.
Right.
Without being too power ballady, you know what I mean? But it's definitely slower, that energy of where it's just like, it's like one of the songs that you just hear it and you think like either you're on the highway by yourself, or you're just by yourself trying to collect your thoughts.
Right.
Radio is that, Radio was just that song where, we were in rehearsal one night, and I think actually Sebastian just came up with the riff, and he was just like, oh man, and I was like, what's that, man? He was just like, I don't know, it's just something I was messing around with. And he started jamming on it, and I was just like, man, this sounds like something that, that radio's missing right now. It just has that feeling like a radio. Like, whenever you hear like Jump by Van Halen, or you hear Highway to Hell, is one of those songs that it's just like, it screams rock and roll radio. And it's just like, yeah, man. So, when we came up with the song, I didn't have any words, but for some reason I was just going, radio, at the chorus, and I was just like, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, now let me write about it.
Right. Yeah, it's a great tune, So you also got to open up for Slash, Steel Panther, Tom Kiefer of Cinderella, and Cheap Thrills. What is it like playing for, opening for any of them guys? Is it, is everybody there? Is there, a big crowd in the beginning, or how do you win over a headline band?
We were lucky to play in front of those audiences, because we all know that most music, people who love their bands, you do have to win them over, and you do have to be like yourself. And I think the thing that was cool is that people just saw us being us. We weren't trying to be anybody else. We were just, doing our music, doing our thing. And, luckily that transpired, and people were just like, man, that band's pretty cool. I came to see Slash because I love Miles, and I love Slash for years, but these guys ain't too bad. That's kind of the vibe that we were getting in AC, which is cool. And there were a lot of people that were like, man, you guys must be good to be able to open in front of these acts, so that, it works in both ways. So either you get the green light, because they're like, okay, if they weren't, all up and coming, or if they weren't liked by this band, then they wouldn't be opening for this band. And then you got the people that are just like, who are these guys playing in front of, my guys that I traveled 2 hours to come see? Who are these guys? Who they think they are?
Right.
And then, those people are like, hey, those kids ain't bad. They're not too bad. So it was kind of cool. But, I mean, the audience was great, and the acts that we played for they were all great people. Like Steel Panther, they were great guys. They were just like, oh man, thanks, for opening up. And we're like, what? Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for having us, man.
Right.
Thanks for saying yes. You guys can open for us.
Cool.
And the same thing with Slash. Slash was like, oh man, it's good having you guys here. And we're like, dude, you're Slash, man. Come on.
Wow.
Like you could tell us no, but and the thing was that they were all really great. It wasn't, no one was a snob. Everybody was like, let us know if you need anything. All their crew were like, welcome. Anything you need, let us know. If you need, more water in your dressing room, if you need that. And that kind of shows you, the generosity of these, headlining acts, because they don't have to be that.
Right.
They can be like, you know what, we're here because we did all this work. You guys got to fend for yourself. It's not an easy world. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You got to, it's not going to be easy, and we're not going to give you easy time. But everybody was like, man, it's rock and roll, man. Go ahead, have a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Great.
Yeah, let's jam. Let's rock this venue tonight. And everybody was really cool. So I mean, and it kind of is addicting, because it's like when you play, like the smaller venues, because we all have to do that as we're making our way up.
Right.
We all have to play smaller venues, but when you play in smaller venues and you play on the bigger stages, you're kind of like, this is the way it's supposed to be. We need to do this more.
Right.
And then you're done with the gig, and then you go back to, your rehearsal spot, and you go back to your home, and you're like, I need more of that big stage. I need more of those people screaming for you and all that. It's addictive, and it kind of shows you this is where you want to be. All right, now you got to get back to work.
Cool, definitely. Now you're headed out to Rocklahoma next month. Tell me a little bit about that, and what's that going to be like?
Man, that's going to be fun, because it's like I'm looking forward to it, because it's going to be just like those 4 days of just like rocking, and we got a couple shows I think before Rocklahoma, and I think we have. I think we're playing Dallas on the way back, so it's going to be, it's going to be a week-long adventure, and we're going to be like in Oklahoma, rocking out. And the thing that's cool about Rocklahoma that everybody's been telling us is like, we're going to be there with the people. So
Right.
It's not like we're going to be in some, highbrow hotel or some separated area, and then we don't get to interact. We'll get to interact with the people.
Cool.
And that's kind of what you want to do. It's kind of like when you're a rock man and you're going out, it's like you're on a presidential campaign, man. It's like you gotta shake hands and kiss babies, and you gotta smile for the camera. It's like you gotta go out and meet the people, man.
Right.
The people is what fuels this.
Right.
Without the people, we would have nothing. We wouldn't have people to make music for, unless we were complete artists and we were making music for ourselves and we didn't care. But then we wouldn't be writing the way we write.
Right.
We write with people in mind. We write with, certain criteria in mind. You can't just write about things that mean only something to you, and then someone listens to the music and they're like, I can't relate to that at all.
Right.
You got to write in a way that people can say, hey, you know what? I went through this last week with my girl, man.
Right.
Shit, I thought I was the only one that went through this. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Right.
Right. Everybody goes through it. So it's cool.
Now, May 6th, the album comes out. What are your hopes?
I just hope that it gets to people that are really going to enjoy it, and the people that do get it are going to love it, because that's all I can hope for, really.
Right.
Because music is that thing. Music is that one universal language that can penetrate anything. I mean, if you think about the Beatles, you think about John Lennon, you think about Bob Dylan, you think about Billy Joel, you think about Bob Marley. Music is that thing that can penetrate the darkest heart. It makes someone smile or cry or laugh or identify. It can bring hope to people. It can bring hope to a generation. It can, change the world, and it has in so many different aspects through, even just through American history. We're not even thinking about outside, but, it can change a lot of people's minds and perceptions and fears, and, reaffirm a lot of things. And, all I hope is that people really enjoy it, because, it's a part of me, and it's a part of, every five, of us. And, everybody that loves it is, it's us. It's not just our statement. It's everyone's statement. It's going to be something that means something to you. It's going to mean something, it's going to feel something that means for everybody.
Right.
It's just one of those things.
Cool. Well, Lamont, Thanks very much for giving us a call. Sweet Talk Intervention, May 6th. Everybody give it a support and check out the band, Mach 22. Lamont, would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Just that we love you, we love all you guys, and we wouldn't be here without any of you guys. So thank you very much for always supporting us.
Cool. Thanks very much, man.
You got it.
Bye-bye.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye.